Hey, I'm Esther. Back then, I worked as a cleaning staff at this small hospital. Life wasn't fancy or comfortable or anything, but I was happy because I had a mom who loved me in her own quiet way. One day, I was wiping down chair legs like usual when I heard shouting from the patient room.
We're out of AB negative. She's in danger.
AB negative. That was my blood type. I didn't even think. I just ran in. I have that blood type. I can donate. After everything was done, I was resting in the recovery room.
Esther, you just saved Casey. You, the billionaire's only daughter?
Actually, she had a twin. The billionaire's wife gave birth to twins in this hospital.
I've never seen the other one, though.
The older nurse took out an old medical file as proof.
The older sister was Casey, and the younger one was Clara.
The moment I saw the newborn picture, my heart stopped. I grabbed the little locket I always wore. Inside was my newborn photo. Clara and I look exactly the same. I ran home. If anyone knew the truth, it was my mom. Mom, am I really your child?
Why are you saying that? Of course you are.
Please don't lie. I saw the billionaire's daughter. She looks exactly like me. She just stared at the floor for a long time, then finally sighed.
It's true. You weren't born from me. Your real parents abandoned you. I brought you home and raised you.
My chest heightened so hard. Why? Why would they leave me behind? Right then, my phone rang. A gentle voice came through.
You're Esther, right? I'm Casey's mother. We'd like to invite you to dinner to thank you for saving her.
And just like that, anger flooded. They treated Casey like a princess and left me to struggle for 19 years. Okay then, and I'd make them feel every bit of that pain. Sure, I'll come tonight. They welcomed me with this warm, fancy dinner. Everyone was so kind and soft-spoken. I had to drop out of school to work. My family couldn't afford it.
Oh, sweetheart, would you like to be our adopted daughter? We'll take care of you properly.
I don't know if I can accept that.
You saved Casey. We owe you. Move in tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll try my best and not disappoint any.
Yay, I finally have a little sister.
Everyone laughed together. Meanwhile, I smiled too, but only on the outside. Step 1 complete. The more time I spent with Casey, the closer we got. She looked soft and gentle, but she was actually wild, free, full of dreams. Her boyfriend Jake was a rock singer, and she wanted to become one too. But her parents hated it. They wanted her to inherit the family company. I rested a hand on her shoulder. Keep going. One day they'll understand.
You always give me strength. You know,
if Casey lost her place as heir, my revenge would be so much easier. One afternoon, I came home and saw a guy sitting in the living room. His name was Brian, a student my parents sponsored. Apparently, he visited often. Later that night, Casey came home only after everyone finished dinner and a sheet of music fell from her bag. My parents were furious.
I told you to stop with the music. That troublemaker boy dragged you into this.
Jake is my boyfriend. I love him, and I love music, and I'm not giving it up.
You're grounded. Think about your actions.
Please, let's take a breath.
Casey, your parents are only worried. Casey stormed upstairs. I followed her later. She was sitting on her bed, eyes red. Hey, don't be sad. I only said that earlier to calm them down. I'm always on your side.
Thank you. You're the only one who understands me. Today's our 1-year anniversary and I can't even see him.
I'll help you. That night, once her parents were asleep, I helped Casey climb over the gate and sneak out. When her silhouette finally disappeared down the road, I exhaled and turned back toward the house, only to nearly yeet my soul out of my body because Brian suddenly appeared behind me. Why are you here?
Your parents said I could stay over since we ate late.
Oh, okay then, sleep well.
Why did you help Casey sneak out earlier? You told her to listen to her parents.
His stare was way too sharp. My palms were sweating like crazy. She said she wanted to see Jake one last time before breaking up, so I just helped. Okay, and I ran to my room. This Brian wasn't someone I could underestimate. A few days later, Casey had a rock performance during lunch. I accidentally, on purpose, left the concert poster on the table. The moment her parents saw it, they were furious and drove straight to the venue. When we arrived, Casey was rocking out on stage completely in her world, but everything stopped when my mom marched in.
Come home now.
When will you stop controlling my life?
We just want the best for you. Why can't you understand?
I'm not going back.
Her parents looked exhausted and defeated. Give her some time. She just needs space.
Casey has disappointed us deeply. Esther, study hard. When you're ready, we'll pass the company to you.
Yes, I'll do my best. They drove away, leaving just me and Brian standing there.
You left that poster out on purpose, didn't you?
Whatever you want, but stop blaming me for everything.
Just don't let me catch you doing something shady. I won't let it slide.
You're annoying. That night, I called Casey. Thankfully, she answered. She said she was staying in a small apartment.
I'm fine. I won't come home until they accept my music.
I won't tell anyone. I'll visit you this weekend. Okay. Meanwhile, my father started letting me intern at the company. My revenge plan was moving forward perfectly. New tech products kept getting customer complaints, breaking easily, constant malfunctions, sales dropped, and reputation tanked. Within weeks, my parents looked like they'd aged years. I didn't want to admit it, but seeing them like that didn't make me happy at all. We'll figure something out. Don't lose hope. Just then, Brian burst in, expression hard.
Stop pretending, Esther. You did this.
My blood froze. He knew.
Brian, what are you talking about?
I checked the security cameras. Esther changed the design specs. That's why the products failed.
I didn't.
And you hid Casey's location, too, afraid she'd take the inheritance back, right?
I froze. I couldn't even defend myself.
Esther. Why?
We treated you with love, and you lied to us.
All the anger I had buried for 19 years finally exploded. Because you deserved it. You abandoned me.
What do you mean?
I'm Clara, your daughter, and you threw me away. You left me to suffer.
No, you were lost when you were 3. We searched for you for years.
I don't believe you. I ran. I didn't know where I was going until my legs gave out. I collapsed on the sidewalk, crying so hard. Someone held out a handkerchief. Brian, don't act nice. You're probably thrilled seeing me like this.
I don't hate you. I just couldn't watch you go further down the wrong path. They never stopped loving you.
He helped me up and took me home. Then he opened a door I'd never seen unlocked before. Inside, the room was full of photos of me.
Every year, they wrote you letters, hoping someday you'd read them.
My hand shook as I held the letters. My heart felt like it was cracking open. I ran home to ask my adoptive mother. The look on her face said everything.
I'm sorry. I once had a daughter, but she passed away. When I found you alone on the street, I thought God had given me another chance. When you said you found your birth parents, I got scared. I didn't want to lose you, too, so I lied.
Do you know what that lie turned me into? Even though my adoptive mom kept begging me to stay, I still moved out. I rented a tiny apartment and locked myself inside. Most days, I couldn't bring myself to face my birth parents, not after everything I'd done. Then one day, Brian called me. His voice was urgent.
Your parents went to Casey's place, but she's gone.
We searched together. Following a train ticket she accidentally left behind, we traveled to another city. While we were walking, I overheard some young people chatting about a rock concert happening today. We headed there immediately, and sure enough, Casey was on stage performing her heart out with her band.
I heard all the profits from this show are being donated to an orphanage.
When the show ended, we approached her. The moment Casey saw her parents, her shoulders tensed.
We're sorry we didn't understand you. Seeing you up there, you looked so genuinely happy. From now on, follow your dream. He'll support you.
I've waited so long to hear that.
They pulled her into a hug. Watching them, the guilt in my chest loosened a little. I turned to walk away, but my father's voice stopped me.
Clara, we lost you for 19 years. Where are you going now?
They opened their arms and I finally ran to them. Like a bird who'd been lost for way too long, finally finding home. After everything, I still chose to forgive my adoptive mom. When I walked into the old house, she was sitting silently at the table, 2 plates of food in front of her, the habit she never broke. Mom.
Esther, you forgave me.
You raised me. You are my mom. I could never hate you. Please come live with me.
I don't have the face to see your birth parents.
I wanted to change her mind, but I could see she had already made her choice. Then I'll come visit you. I promise. When I stepped outside, Brian was waiting at the gate. He held out a handkerchief, and this time I didn't push it away.
I was supposed to take you to the company today, but I think someone needs a little fresh air instead. Walk with me?
Yeah, I'd like that. Hi, I'm Lorna from Nashville, and this is my story. Please like and subscribe. I grew up as an only child, and it was pretty lonely because my single mom was always busy. She'd mostly forget my birthdays or any promises she made. Mom, you promised you'd take me to the beach for a birthday picnic.
The sea and the beach will still be there next weekend, Lorna. But without my job, I won't be able to raise you.
Mom worked as a chef at a big restaurant, and I enjoyed watching her cook whenever I tagged along with her to work. That soup looks tasty.
I need to use the bathroom. Don't touch anything.
As soon as Mom left, I picked up a ladle and leaned over to scoop up some soup. Oh, it was so good. As I went in for another spoonful, suddenly my removable braces fell into the pot.
Lorna, what are you doing there?
Nothing. I quickly moved away, and she hurried with a bowl and dished out some soup.
We have a very important guest in the restaurant. No distractions, please.
When she went out again, I frantically searched for my braces, but moments later, she came into the kitchen crying.
I just got fired because the important guest found this in his bowl.
I am so sorry, Mom.
Ever since you came, my life has been a roller coaster.
I was heartbroken when she said that. After that, she changed towards me even though I said sorry like a million times. She managed to get some part-time jobs, but was having trouble making ends meet. So eventually, when I was in 7th grade, we had to move from our nice apartment in the city and go live with Grandma in a small town. We hadn't met Grandma in ages, and she hugged me tight.
Oh, you've grown so big, Lorna.
Mom just sulked and took our bags upstairs to her old room. Grandma made an amazing supper, and I was having a great time, but Mom was still in a bad mood. And then she had the strangest conversation with Grandma. I don't want certain people to know that we're here.
That's kind of impossible, dear. It's a small town.
We're only going to be around for a few months till I get another job. Just don't talk about us with anyone.
But I like Grandma's house. Please, let's just stay here for good. Mom just ignored me and walked off.
We'll convince her to stay. Don't worry. Now you go to bed because tomorrow is your first day at your new school.
The school I was going to was actually Mom's old school, and Grandma took me there the next morning while Mom stayed in bed. As I walked through the corridor, I saw this boy with big glasses hanging from his locker.
Hello, can you help me down?
How did you get up there?
My stupid older stepbrother and his friends.
I was as short as him, so it was a bit difficult getting him down, but we both ended up in a heap on the floor.
Thanks. I've never seen you around before.
Oh, I'm new. My name is Lorna.
What's that smell?
What smell?
It's coming from your bag. Do you have dead skunks in there?
When I opened it, I saw that Grandma had packed me lunch, and it was leftovers from last night, and it didn't smell right. The boy ran away without even telling me his name. But when I got to class, I saw him there, and he instantly yelled.
Hey everyone, there's the stink bomb I was telling you about.
That's how he paid me back for helping him? Everyone pinched their noses as I sat down with my stinky backpack. Right behind that jerk, whose name was Brad. Hey, idiot, I'm hanging you back on that lacquer later.
I know what I did was wrong, but I've been waiting for a long time for someone new to take my place in school.
What are you talking about?
I've always been the easy target for bullies, the one that gets thrown in the trash bin or gets the face stuck in the toilet.
So you want me to go through all that?
It's not that bad, you look strong. Good luck.
When I got home, I told Grandma it was a bad idea to put leftovers in my lunchbox.
I'm sorry, dear. Let's go get some lunch snacks from the grocery store.
No, she's not going to the grocery store, Mom.
Why can't I go to the store?
It's just a short trip. It'll be fine. No one knows who she is.
What?
Ugh, nothing.
Mom reluctantly agreed. And as Grandma and I roamed through the aisles, I suddenly spotted Brad walk in with a man who was probably his dad. Grandma! That's the boy who made all the kids laugh at me at school. Just then, Brad's dad saw us and approached Grandma.
Hi, it's been a while since I've seen you.
Oh, yes. Your son has really grown up.
Yeah, who's this pretty girl?
Oh, just a maid's daughter.
What? No, I'm not Grandma.
Grandma? She's your granddaughter.
Oh, God, yes, she is my granddaughter.
And then Brad's dad bent down and suddenly hugged me. Okay, what are you doing, weirdo? Grand, what's going on?
Honey, I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but he's your dad.
What? But Mom told me my dad wasn't alive.
Oh, that's what she said. Well, I'm very much alive, honey. And this is your twin brother.
What? Brad and I looked at each other, stunned. And then Grandma said we needed to leave. On our way back home, Grandma explained everything to me.
Your mom had just completed high school when she had you and your brother, and she wasn't ready to start a family. So she took you and asked your dad to keep your brother.
But that's so unfair. I always wanted a sibling because growing up, Mom was always busy and I was so lonely.
I know, love. It wasn't a fair choice for both you and your brother.
When we got home, Mom was waiting for us, smiling.
I got a job interview.
You told me I didn't have a dad, but I saw him today. And I have a twin brother too. Were you ever going to tell me?
Gosh, I knew I shouldn't have come back here.
She had to find out one day. Things like this just can't be kept a secret forever.
This is a mess. Lorna, listen.
I don't want to hear anything you have to say. You lied to me all my life. The next day when I woke up, Dad was in the kitchen with Brad.
Why didn't you tell me you were in town?
Because we made an arrangement to never see each other ever again.
But you're here now. Don't you want to meet your son?
Mom looked at Brad tearfully, and he looked as angry as I felt.
I have a mom?
And I have a dad. The situation in the kitchen was really tense, so I took Brad to my room while our parents still argued. This used to be Mom's room, but now it's mine.
I can't believe I have a mom, my own mom, and a grandma and a sister. After Dad married my stepmom, things just went bad for me. She and her son are awful people.
Don't worry, you have me now.
I'm sorry about what I did at school.
I forgive you. Mom and Dad apologized to us both and said they'd been wrong to keep us apart. Brad and I told them it would take us time to forgive them. But secretly, we both thought it was the best thing we'd ever discovered. Mom decided to stay, and as time went by, Brad and I got really close. He started coming by often, and we had a lot in common. Grandma adored Brad, and slowly he and Mom started warming up to each other too. Like this one time, Mom was struggling to open a bottle of pickles, and he instantly got up to help her out.
Wow, you're a strong boy now.
She kissed him on his forehead, and his face just lit up. But at school, his older stepbrother Mason kept acting like a psycho. One day in the 8th grade, Dad took us all out to a restaurant. And just as I was about to sit next to Brad, Mason pulled away my chair and I fell flat on my butt.
Mason.
What? I was pulling out a chair for the lady. I was being a gentleman, Dad. It's not my fault she's a clumsy idiot.
When Mason went to the bathroom, I smothered his seat with BBQ sauce without Dad noticing. Brad and I giggled as he took his seat.
What are goofballs laughing at?
It was so hilarious because when he got up, it looked like he pooped his pants. As we grew up, we learned how to defend ourselves against Mason and his friends. Until one day I found Brad sitting with them during recess. Hey, Brad, did you lose your way in your mind? Come on, let's find another table.
He doesn't want to chill with you anymore. Go find some other friends.
Brad? But he just looked away. What was going on? I caught up with him at the end of the last class. You want to tell me why you're hanging out with Mason suddenly?
Look, Lorna, my stepmom has a lot of connections, and she said she'll help me get into a great university on full scholarship if I help Mason pass his exams. So I got to do this. Okay.
That's ridiculous. You don't need her connections. You can get in on your own. And I'm sure Dad has enough money to pay for your college.
That's the thing. He doesn't. Dad's business was doing really poorly when he met my stepmom. Sometimes I think he just married her for the money. Now she controls everything. I have to do what she says. That's what Dad's told me to. It's just for some time. Mason will graduate soon.
He just walked away, and I suddenly felt so lonely again. He stopped coming over completely, and since Mom had gotten a job as a head chef in a nearby city, she'd become really busy again too. Thankfully, I had Grandma, but lately she'd been struggling with her memory, and one day I came home, and she couldn't remember who I was.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house?
Grandma, are you joking?
Go away before I call the police.
But it's me, Lorna! I had to wait outside till Mom came back. We took Grandma to the hospital, and the doctor said she had Alzheimer's disease. Why is this happening to Grandma? She's the only person I can talk to.
Sweetie, you can talk to me.
But you're never around. Mom started taking weekends off from work, spending more time at home so we could take care of Grandma together.
Lorna, I was very young when I had you and your brother, and it felt like it might be the end of all my dreams, but it's not true. I just want you to know that I love you both more than my career. Family is the most important thing, and it's taken me some time to realize that.
Thank you, Mom. I love you too. Grandma's illness brought Mom and I closer, but Brad just never came back to us. He was still hanging out with Mason and his stupid friends even after they'd graduated high school. And then, one day in 12th grade, I found him in the school parking lot, trying to break into a teacher's car. Brad, what are you doing?
None of your business. Go away.
No, you were doing something wrong. I'm not just going to forget what I saw.
Look, just get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere. Just then, Mason jumped over the school fence and started yelling at Brad.
What's taking you so long, dude? My boys are waiting outside.
I couldn't get the car open. I'm trying.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. They were stealing a teacher's car. Mason, I should have known that you were behind this.
When are you going to learn to mind your own business, Lorna?
I'm calling the principal. As I walked away, Mason grabbed my hand and I screamed. But just then, Brad pounced on him.
Don't touch my sister!
While they rolled on the floor wrestling, I ran straight to the principal for help. The principal called the police, and Mason was arrested for trespassing on school property and attempted theft. Turned out it wasn't the first car he and his gang had stolen. Brad, what happened to you?
Lorna, you don't know what I had to live with. Mason's mom is so evil. If I didn't listen to Mason, then he would tell his mom and I won't get to go to college.
Did you talk to Dad? Did you tell him that Mason is making you steal cars?
I tried, but he never believes me.
I hugged him as he cried. You should have told me. I would have helped you. I told Mom everything that happened, and she was so mad at Dad. She insisted that Brad come and live with us, and he was really happy too. Soon after, my college application replies came back, and to my delight, I've gotten in on a full scholarship.
I'm so happy for you, sis. My scholarship applications never got accepted, but at least you get to go.
I have enough money saved by now, and I'll pay for your studies. Brad, you don't have to worry about that ever again, because you are also my child.
As we celebrated in the living room, Grandma suddenly appeared.
Lorna, Brad, when did you get here? I'm so happy to see you.
Grandma remembered us, even if it was for just a little while, and it was a moment to cherish.
Hey friends, I'm Nora from Atlanta. Please like and subscribe to C.F.R for amazing stories. I was born just a minute after my twin sister, Suki. She was my twin, but we were nothing alike. We didn't even look like we were sisters at all. Suki, with her long golden locks and blue eyes, seemed like a Barbie doll. As for me, I might have looked like a Cabbage Patch doll. There's a saying that families are like fudge, mostly sweet, but Suki is absolutely crazy. All she ever wanted to do was have fun, and she was born with a really short fuse. Like one time, Mom and Dad took us to a restaurant, and Suki thought it would be fun to squeeze the ketchup bottle at people. Thank God I was safe, but not for long.
Hey Nora, would you like some ketchup?
Saying that, Suki squeezed the bottle so hard, instead of being angry, my parents were laughing.
Suki, you sure know how to have fun?
Yes, you are so naughty, but Mama loves you.
I wasn't surprised when the waiter tried to stop her. She went ballistic, and eventually we were kicked out of the place and banned from ever coming back. Even when we would have exams, Suki would never take study seriously, but still somehow managed to pass. But that wasn't for long. When we reached 10th grade, she failed and had to repeat the class. I wasn't happy that she flunked, but I wasn't sad either. I got to enter 11th grade without Suki, and it was awesome. I was finally my own person and no longer the sister of the most gorgeous and hot-tempered girl at school. I focused really hard on studies and aced every exam, and soon was top of my class. I had my life goal set. I needed to be the best and get that one scholarship to my fave university that was offered to her school. While my parents were happy that I was excelling in my studies, they were even prouder that Suki joined the cheerleading squad. Mom went so insane that she threw a full-fledged party for Suki, wearing her cheerleading uniform from ages ago.
Oh my love, you keep making us proud following your mom's footsteps.
Seeing how everyone was just hovering all around Suki, something inside me flipped. Like seriously celebrating. She joined the cheerleading squad. In case you guys haven't noticed, I aced my 9th standard exams. Okay, fine. I might have overreacted, but I did have a point. Mom and Dad just rolled their eyes and went on to enjoy the party. Well, I felt like I'd get a headache, so I went outside in the garden to catch some air. Feeling frustrated, I kicked the dirt, and that's when I saw a guy.
You idiot. You stupid, stupid idiot.
Huh? What the heck? Hey, watch your mouth. You're standing in my garden calling me an idiot and stupid. How dare? The guy raised his hand, and when he removed his phone from his ear, I felt my cheeks turn red. He wasn't talking to me.
Beautiful, gorgeous. That's what I call you, not idiot and stupid. It was just my friend on the phone.
Who was he? He did look familiar, and then it hit me. It was Dad's friend's son, Ian. Our family used to be super close, but Ian and his family moved to England like 8 years ago. It's you, Ian, the guy who always stole my ice creams.
Yep, it is I. The guy who heard you tell your mom on a beach picnic how bad you needed to scratch your butt because of the sand.
Oh gosh, why did he have to remember that? Once summer vacation ended, I found Ian in my class perfect. As if having Suki in high school wasn't enough, Ian was the most annoying guy ever. First, because he knew so much about my childhood and would keep telling classmates how I used to be a cranky, weird kid. And second, because he was so competitive. He wanted to be number one at everything. He played in the school's soccer team and was also excellent in studies. But I was a tough cookie. I was always one step ahead of Ian, and I wasn't going to let him get my scholarship at all. One day, I was in the library preparing for this really tough advanced math quiz. Just as I was trying to figure out a very difficult equation, someone snatched my notebook. It was Ian.
You're welcome. I was standing behind you, and I just couldn't bear it anymore. If you had paid attention to the prime number theorem, you wouldn't have to find a workaround for this question.
I would have figured it out, but yeah, this way it does seem easy. Well, I guess thanks are in order.
I already said you're welcome.
Saying that, Ian sat next to me, and we both started practicing together. After that day, Ian sort of grew on me, and I started to like him. Soon, we became really good friends. We always studied together and made our assignments together. We both wanted the same scholarship and hoped the best one would get it. One fine day, as we were sitting in the cafeteria, Suki came out of nowhere and tried to be a little too sweet with Ian. Thank God he ignored her. But once we were at home, Suki had a full-blown meltdown about it.
Are you just hanging out with him to make me jealous? Like, he is so cool, how can he even talk to you? How dare he ignore me?
I don't know. Maybe because he knows I know what the cube of 2 is, while I guess you don't. Plus, haven't you noticed he isn't into you?
Ugh, nerd? Fine. He is cute, but not that cute.
Saying that, she left in anger. If Ian had chosen me, she had to accept it. But had he chosen me, he was always so charming around me. I would often catch him looking at me, and he'd give me just the cutest smile ever. We'd always sit together and study together in the library. He even walked me home every day, after school too. Every time he'd touch my hand, I felt as if my heart flipped, but we were just friends, nothing more. One day, Ian and I had to meet in the library to discuss an assignment, but he didn't show up. When I went looking for him, I saw him with Suki in the empty hallway. He was holding her hand, and they were super close. I felt gutted, and I ran home and locked myself in my bedroom. Mom and Dad tried to talk to me, but I didn't let anyone in. Later that night, I felt hungry and went to get dinner. That's when I heard Suki talking to one of her friends. I almost ignored it, but the moment she said Ian's name, I lost it and barged into her room. I know what you're doing, which stay away from Ian. Got it? Is that him on the phone? How could you? Suki?
What the heck? Get out of my room. Nora, stop being a nosy jerk.
Saying that Suki pushed me out of her room. And the entire night I felt so angry. It was my fault. I had been too scared to tell Ian how I felt. I needed to fix this. So the next day, the moment I saw Ian, I dragged him into the library and confronted him about Suki.
What are you even talking about? Nora, I don't know. She was fine in 1 minute and then she fell and I just gave her a hand to help her up, that's all.
Oh, okay. I might have overreacted. No biggie.
Really? And here I was, happy that you might have felt at least a bit jealous, because I feel like that when you talk to another guy.
Oh, you do? And why is that?
Because maybe I'm falling for you?
Me too. Saying that, Ian leaned in and kissed me. The following week, it seemed as if Ian and I were inseparable. I felt like I was on cloud 9. But Suki, gosh, every time she'd see Ian and me together, her face would turn red as a tomato, as if I cared. One night, I was in my room ready to sleep when Suki knocked on the door.
Hey, I was wondering, can we talk?
About whatever it is, make it fast.
Nora, I know I'm the perfect sister, and I guess I steal the spotlight from you a lot of times, but still, I am your sister. And I want to tell you that Ian, well, he isn't exactly the guy you think he is. He's sort of hit on me, and he's using you, Nora. He is.
Oh God, this was a new low for Suki. I knew me being with Ian made her feel jealous, but this was way too much. Without even thinking, I grabbed her arm and shoved her out of the room. Suki, you are not the sun. The world doesn't revolve around you. For once, it's about me. Stay back. I was fuming with anger. The next day, I woke up a little late for school, and when I reached there, I realized something was off. All eyes were on me. A girl told me to go to the gym room, and when I got there, I saw Suki yelling at Ian, and he had a bruise on his eye.
Nora, thank God you're here. Your sister, she is crazy. She asked me to dig. I hate her instead of you, and when I said no, she punched me. She actually came at me. Everyone saw it. It was inches away, and she attacked me.
I would have also kicked you. Nora, this jerk. You know what?
Before Suki could say anything more, I gave her a tight slap. I was so sick of her. What is wrong with you? Why can't you be happy for me? I hate you. Suki, don't ever talk to me again. Before things could escalate, the teachers took Suki to the principal's office, and she got a much deserved for the stunt she pulled. And finally, for once at home, Mom and Dad grounded her. Though Suki tried to talk to me many times, I totally shut her out. When she returned to school, she was dropped from the cheerleading squad and was always so quiet. The whole stress of Suki and Ian had me so distracted that I wasn't even doing well in studies. I knew I didn't do well in the exams, and I was certain that I'd have to kiss that scholarship goodbye. But when the results for the 12th grade came in, I was stunned to see I had failed. This can't be happening, but how? There must have been some mistake. I went straight to the school. I was going to get my assignments and exam answer sheets tested, but when the teacher informed me that I had not submitted a couple of very important assignments, I felt the earth beneath me shatter, and to my shock, Ian was there with a grin on his face.
Oh my God, The look on your face, it's epic. Totally epic. Wait, let me take a picture and show you how fun it was. Nora, you were so easy to fool. I guess all girls are so easy to fool. Give them a bit of attention and they'll lose focus. And you know what? Your sister was onto me. She saw me throw your sorry excuse of an assignment in the bin instead of submitting it. But I played it so well that you didn't believe her.
I felt my ears burn. I was so going to get this butthead, but before I could lunge at him, someone jumped at Ian. It was Suki.
You jerk. My sister deserved that scholarship. You won't go far in life by stepping on others. Karma will bite you in the butt, Ian. I'm going to tell the world what you did.
Good luck proving that.
I had to stop Suki. She had already gotten one suspension because of Ian. Another meant expulsion. Suki, believe it. He's not worth it. It's just a blood-sucking worm. When Ian left, Suki hugged me, and I hugged her back. I was sad for weeks. I felt so depressed and just wanted to stay in my room all the time. The pang of betrayal was falling hard on me, seeing how homebound I was. Mom and Dad took us to a restaurant, the same one we had been banned from. Just as I was going to take a bite from my burger, Suki squeezed the ketchup bottle, and a load of ketchup landed on my face. Suki, you idiot! Wait, I'll get you!
As if you can come on, let's see your aim.
Saying that, I did the same, and in no time our family was acting like the crazy we were. In the end, Dad had to pay for minor damages our family's catch-up fight caused. And guess what? We were banned again, but I didn't care. I felt alive after such a long time, and I knew Suki totally did that on purpose. When the schools opened again, I felt ashamed to go back, but Suki was by my side.
Hey, it's no big deal. I studied 11th grade twice. No worries. Try until you succeed.
She was so right about it. At the start, kids would tease me for repeating the same class, but in a few weeks they forgot about it. Well, I guess my winning streak was broken, because it took me 4 attempts in 12th grade to clear it. But when I did, I got into my favorite university. After graduation, Suki and I opened a restaurant together, and guess what? It had a separate section for kids to go wild. One time, as we were closing up, we saw a homeless man and gave him some food. Just as he looked up at me, I was shocked to see it was none other than Ian. Ian? What happened then? Ian told me how he got into college and how a girl broke his heart, making him go into a depression and lose focus and failed miserably. Even his parents disowned him in the end. I knew it was karma, just like Suki had said many years ago. I gave Ian a few dollars as we both walked towards home. Remember to always be kind. Before the story ends, I want to tell you that mealtime is a time to enjoy food, and we shouldn't disturb others during it. And throwing away someone else's test is not a good thing. We must respect their efforts.